All right, guys, welcome back. So on this episode, we're going to be doing our episode 3 of our Rags to Riches series for week 2. So we're going to go over a few things. We're going to go over our last week's winner. We're going to go over this week's winner. And then we're going to go over what we're getting them and some of their stats and things like that. So to begin with, last week, Marilyn was our winner. So last week, if you didn't watch that series, we upgraded her shotgun, gave her some advice, and then when last week they were level 135, so Marilyn has managed to grind all the way up to 162, so a lot of progress. Still using the GAW we got, so that's pretty nice. Got some further development on her implants, or their implants. Here is a screenshot of what Marilyn looked like previously. So as you can see, they did get another implant in there, and they did do a lot of leveling and making good progress. So congratulations, Marilyn. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. So that was last week's winner. And again, hopefully they're enjoying the items, and we'll keep an eye on you. So this week, our contestants are going to be Dr. Lobotomy, May Addict, Hell's Echo, Switchblade, Death Strike, 69, Max Luck, Garia, Exenux 007, No Time to Die, and Hop, and then Layer Ports. So those are our contestants for today. Again, if you entered and I didn't get you, I know YouTube does delete some comments. So again, I would highly recommend you use the Discord as well and put comments in there. A lot of people did. We have a Discord channel specifically for the Rags to Riches series, so please check that out. And then as far as donations go, I'm going to flashbang you guys, so big white screen here. All right, so donations we had. I could not accept Cody's. Again, I accepted it on my end, I believe a day or two ago, maybe even longer. But if you guys like this, like Cody Dedon donated to 1.25 million, but I accepted, but he did not accept. Again, you guys got to keep an eye on that, because I can accept, but if you guys don't accept, it won't work out. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you trying. We'll just have to, keep going through that, I guess. It's just going to be one of those things, So Alicia, oh man, I'm going to mess this up. Elias DiCazzo, he donated 500,000. We got Wolfless something. He donated 654,321. I see what he did there. 654,321. Kenby with a massive donation with 5 million. We got Tico with $1 million donation. We got Kyle Z Zone with a huge $12 million donation. And then he also donated a Inquisitor, which is worth 3.75 million. So huge donation from Kyle. So thank you, Kyle, very much for that, man. That really helps. Hell's Echo for 200,000. Sheko for $1 million. Crucifix for 1.5 million. Pelletier for 2 million. So a lot of big donators, guys. And the same thing with Valhalla. He donated 300,000, but I was not able to pick it up due to the accepting. Naughty Lobster again pulled through with another $1 million donation. So thank you, Naughty. And on iVirus with 150K. And then Roosevelt had that Tactical from last season that we forgot, or last event, and it's worth 3.4 million. So again, we're going to give that away. So thank you very much for that. So the total for this week would be, and then mine, $25,256,321 plus whatever we get from this scrap. So let's go ahead and let me see if, let me clear out my storage real quick, guys. Let me put this Inquisitor over here. Get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, I'm trying to find the best way to do this here. Try not to be too messy. I have things kind of organized. All right. So let's go ahead and start scrapping our items that we looted. So again, go to the yard, we go to scrap. And then one thing, like I said I did previously, when you go to scrap, it's way faster doing this. You just want to browse and make sure that you don't have an item in there that you don't know about. And then once you verify, you start scrapping. So this is the items that we looted in the last 2 videos for this event. And again, we're just trying to see, you know, what all we got for that. I'm going to guess like 2 or 3 million. Again, I'm gonna double check. The only thing I may not want to scrap is that. That was a holiday item. I scrapped a Christmas stocking, but that's okay. Let's put this in here so I don't lose that. That was something that I got out of a present. And then this stuff can all come down. Put that up, take that. I think we made more this time. But we did get like 2 loot runs in during one of the sessions when typically we don't. So we got like 1 extra loot run in there. We can sell those. How much do those sell for? 22,500. So we might scrap them. See what we get out of that. $24K. Is it cheaper to scrap them? Let me check the market real quick before we do that. Yeah, we'll sell them for like 30K. Keep that, scrap that. And then I'm going to withdraw, go to the bank. Since I also deposited my cash, I deposited a total of $252,000. I'm going to add that 30. So we're going to make it $282,000. So 3.4 million is what I will pitch into this. And then again, I'm going to withdraw, let's see here, this $25,256,000. Oops. So we're up to 28.6 mil. And then also, we have the Inquisitor, and we have the Tactical. So let's grab the Tactical. Where's that Inquisitor at? I just put it somewhere, guys. Inquisitor. Okay. There we go. So let's go through our contestants. So let me kind of dig through these and see who can really help the most. I want to take a minute to really look at these guys and see which one this could really help out. So, and again, the way I do this is I go to their DF profiler. I see how active they are. I try to see if it's an alt account. I try to get someone that's been playing, and then someone that can actually benefit, right? So let me go through this and see who can really benefit from this, and then I will be right back. All right, guys. So I went through everybody. There was a couple that I was going back and forth on, but I think ultimately the winner is going to be Hell's Echo. So the reason I picked Hell's Echo is he's level 86. His account is fairly new. So account creation was literally on Christmas. So Merry Christmas, my dude. And he's already level 86. And that, again, it hasn't even been a month yet. So the guy is on here. He's playing. He's already unlocked the Jolly Implant, the Sugar Rush, the Quartermaster, Elf, Snow Globe, Runner. He's active. He's out there doing stuff. He's gotten 3.9 million experience, which isn't a lot, but at that low a level, it is very hard. And if you look at his gear, he doesn't really have anything extraordinary. He's got the claws, which was great to grab. Great looting item, but he has no firepower, right? He's done a lot of looting, 438 loots, so he's out there, he's trying. But we're going to help this dude out. So he should have the armor. I know he has a bioreactive right now, but he should have unlocked the holiday armor. So if you haven't done that, Hell's Echo, make sure you do the challenge for the frost armor. And then what we're going to do is, since I don't feel like you need the Inquisitor and I don't feel like you need the Tactical, well, you might need the Tactical. I'll probably send you the Tactical, And then I'll probably convert. Let me see what this Inquisitor's worth. Should be like 3 million. 3.75 million. 3,750,000. So let's just go ahead and do this. 3,750,000. So 32 million. I'm gonna donate $32 million to him. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the marketplace. And I already went through some items. So looking at his character, he's got his melee, right? That's fine. You know, he does have a chainsaw, which really isn't that good. And actually, let me go through. Let me see something real quick. Let's take a look at his chainsaw. I don't know if we can do anything for that. He really doesn't need it. Chainsaws. I mean, right now he's using the gore tooth. And I mean, obviously he can't afford a flesh reaver. I don't think there's a lot of good options for the chainsaws. I really don't. But I think I've already looked, and I'm pretty sure that he's going to love a brand new Avalanche. Which one here? 886. Probably the 886 here. So we're going to hook him up with an Avalanche, and we're going to hook him up with a 1921 from Roosevelt Tactical Reactive. And again, sorry about that, Roosevelt, but I appreciate you donating that last video, and that's actually going to benefit this person, so it's going to kind of work out here. So we're going to donate that, and then we're going to send him 3.4 actually. And how much is credits here? Let's see something. 7 mil. I'd like to get him enough to do a month of gold membership. I wish I could gift those. Non-transferable. So, but that's what I would like to do. But you know what? I'm going to send him the cash and let him make that decision. So let's go ahead and go to my profile, edit buddies. I've already added him. Hell's Echo. There's Hell's Echo. We're going to go ahead and trade. So this will change out his GAU for the Avalanche and allow him to grind and really shine. I think this is going to be a very strong weapon for him. The Avalanche is amazing. And there's the Tactical. And we're going to go ahead and add this 3,424,000. Cash in there. Yes, I'm sure. And winner, chicken dinner. Enjoy, my friend. So again, that's Hell's Echo 35. He is going to be our winner. And just like we did with Maryland, we'll check back and see how his progress is going. And real quick, let me write this down. Edit buddies. Where's Hell's Echo? So he's level 86. And then we're going to look at his stats real quick and just kind of see what he's working with here. So now he'll have a grinding weapon, right? He's going to have the Avalanche. He's going to have his looting. And he can work on a secondary gun of his choice or whatever, chainsaw, whatever he wants. But he's got his main priorities, right? He's got the claws and he's got an Avalanche. So he's going to be set for a good long while. And then he'll have some extra cash to help him out. And he'll have an extra armor to throw up there. And let's see here. Implant-wise, he's doing all right. And I would recommend that you take that 3.5 million I gave you. And then also, I would, if you want to sell the Tactical, you could actually buy 1 or 2 implants if you add your money. And you could get the, let's see here. I would recommend you sell the Tactical, take the money I have, take the money you have, I'll add it all together, try to get 10 million, and pick up the Secro Link and the Neuro Drive implants. That's what I would recommend, man. Get the Neuro Drive and the Secro Link for 10 mil. And, you know, get the, let me show you, I can show you the armor. Make sure that you get this holiday armor. It is called the Cryostorm Reactive, and you get it from the challenges. Just make sure you go through and do that, okay? And then your character will be real set, man. So, again, and you can get rid of the runner implant's actually really good. I would replace the quartermaster implant. And realistically, I wouldn't replace any of the other ones yet. You got a pretty good setup going, man. So anyway, character looks pretty good. You're doing awesome, especially for being a brand new account. Keep up the good work, man. Let us know what you thought. Leave a comment. Come back to this video and let us all know. And again, you know, I hope you're having a good time. And let's look at your stats. Strength, good. Endurance, okay. Agility, 100. That's perfect. Reloading. Honestly, your stats aren't bad either. So this, I don't know if it's an alt account. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. It's hard to tell. But if it is an alt, it's a very active alt account. You're doing a good job, man. Just keep it up, all right? And he has a gold membership, so he's good there. So anyway, guys, let me know if you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like this content. And yeah, that's it. That's our Rags to Riches episode 3. So if you guys haven't, please hit that subscribe button. Please share the video. Please hit the notification bell. And again, let me know in the comments if you guys have any videos you'd like to see. And join our Discord. It's 100% free, doesn't cost a thing. And we welcome you there with open arms. So until next time, guys, you guys stay safe out there. Peace.